Archangel Michael says, the gates of heaven have been opened, and something that was once locked for you is now rushing down with unstoppable force. What was blocked, withheld, paused, or stolen from you is no longer in the enemy's hands. It has been released, marked with your name, and it's moving toward you with divine speed. There were forces that tried to delay it longer, but they lost power tonight. The winds have changed, and now even the stars are aligning for your breakthrough. What has been following you in silence is now making itself known in light. The blessing that was supposed to arrive months ago, the one you cried over in silence, is no longer held hostage. The chains around it have been shattered by divine authority. The delay is over, and tonight is not just another ordinary night, it is your heaven-signed appointment. You were not supposed to open this message by accident. Everything conspired for this moment to come to you because the time is now. The spiritual clock has struck, and the angels have already begun their final move. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The sound you may hear tonight is not just wind or whisper, it's the release of the blessing touching your home. You may feel something different in your body, or sense warmth surrounding you. That's not coincidence, it's the confirmation. You must understand this blessing is not small. This one is generational, it affects not just you but the ones who come after you. The delay had purpose, but now the release has power. Archangel Michael says, your name was just shouted in the heavens in celebration. The celebration is not for who you were, but for who you're about to become after tonight. Heaven is already in motion, and there's no turning back from this divine explosion. What they thought you would never get, what they laughed about behind your back, it's here now. You will not need to explain anything to anyone because your blessing will speak so loud it will silence all doubt. Those who doubted you will fall silent. Type Amen to get blessing 777. There is a letter that was written in heaven with your name on it, and it's been sealed until now. The seal has just broken open, and your spiritual mail is arriving at your soul's door. It's coming in the form of unexpected kindness, financial flow, or a long-awaited call. What was hidden from you will now be revealed in layers. One door will open, and another behind it will open too. This isn't just one blessing, it's a flood meant to overflow your drought. Your spirit has cried, why the delay? But now your spirit will shout, I wasn't denied, just delayed for something greater. That pain you carried, the people who betrayed you, the months you felt stuck, they were all part of tonight's miracle. You'll feel a shift, like a breeze, a touch, or a sudden emotion without a clear reason. That's the angel's confirmation. You've just been stamped, approved by heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 444. There is someone watch you from afar who has been instructed by God to favor you. This person doesn't even fully know why they feel drawn to help you, but it's already begun. Their spirit has been stirred to move on your behalf. They will speak your name in rooms you've never entered. They will open doors you thought were forever closed. Their help is not just material, it's strategic. You're not reading this message by luck. You're reading it because the forces that once blocked you have been told to back away permanently. Archangel Michael says the command was already given. In the spirit realm, a battle happened days ago, and tonight is the proof that victory was sealed. The delay wasn't defeat. The delay was preparation for deeper destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. That one big thing you've been praying about? It is not being ignored. It is the exact thing that angels are rushing to deliver into your hands. There were hands trying to grab it from you, but those hands have been broken. The curse, the word spoken in secret, the jealous whisper, none of it has survived the fire of divine protection. You are entering a season of fast blessings, quick answers, and undeniable favor. One call, one letter, one meeting will trigger it. And all this will start to manifest within hours after you read this. You may feel tears fall without even trying to cry. That's your soul recognizing what your mind is just beginning to understand. You are receiving what was withheld. Type Amen to get blessing 999. There is a list in heaven, and your name has now moved to the front. Every delay that once disqualified you has been removed. You are now marked for overflow. Your finances, which have seen drought, will experience a sudden spike. Your body, which has carried heaviness, will begin to feel lighter starting tonight. Your mind, which has been filled with worry, will be replaced with sudden peace. You will sleep tonight and see signs. Whether in dream or subtle moments, you will know. You will feel a presence. You will sense a truth in your bones. It's finally happening. A transaction happened above your head without your awareness. But now heaven is notifying you. This message is your alert, prepare. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The sound of breakthrough does not come with trumpet always. Sometimes it comes with a whisper in your soul. And that whisper is repeating, tonight is the night. You have been protected from false blessings just so you wouldn't settle. That's why what's coming is not counterfeit, it's divine. You will not have to beg for it, nor prove your worth to receive it. Your name was hidden for a time. But now your name is being broadcasted in sacred spaces. You are no longer forgotten, you are being chosen. The enemy that tried to make you doubt yourself has now been silenced. The shadow that followed you has now disappeared in light. You are no longer in a season of questioning, you are in the season of receiving. Type Amen to get blessing 555. When the angel passed by your house last time, the delay was still active. But this time, the angel is not passing by, it is entering. It is coming to dwell and deliver. Someone in your family is about to call you with unexpected news tied to your blessing. A person you forgot will reappear and hand you a truth that unlocks a long-stuck door. Get ready, because it's beginning. Archangel Michael says the vibration of your prayers has reached critical power. The energy you sent into the universe has now circled back and is being sent with interest. You're about to receive more than what you asked for. They tried to block it through gossip, silence, and emotional warfare. But heaven kept it preserved for you, untouched and unstained. Now it's arriving with double light. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Even as you sit still, things are moving above and around you. The contracts, the arrangements, the alignments, they are being set in your favor. It's not just coming to you, it's being thrust into your path. You won't need to chase anymore. This is the season of it finding you. The package, the opportunity, the blessing, it's being delivered to your doorstep. You'll soon feel a vibration in your soul that says, something just changed. That vibration is accurate. Heaven has signed off on your upgrade. What once made you anxious will now make you calm. What once made you cry will now make you dance. What once confused you will now become your strength. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The clock is moving quickly now because heaven is accelerating your timeline. You are no longer under delay but under divine fast-tracking. Your blessing is not just timely, it's a divine arrival. What people thought was over for you was actually paused for perfection. Now the unpausing has begun. The river of blessing is no longer blocked. There will be restoration in areas you gave up hope. What you thought you lost forever is making a return. A financial shift, an emotional healing, a spiritual clarity, one by one, it's happening. You'll wake up tomorrow and notice something new in the air. You'll feel it in your chest, like fresh breath after suffocation. That's your confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 666. There's a document with your name, waiting to be finalized. Someone is already being moved to send it to you. Even if they don't understand why, they're obeying a higher instruction. This is not a lucky break. This is a divine release. One you earned, one you were chosen for, one you were protected for. If you've been waiting for a yes, it's not coming, it's already given. If you've been praying for a shift, it's not being considered, it's already happening. It's tonight. It's now. Prepare your space. Clean your heart. Clear your energy. Because what was delayed is no longer far. It's at your doorstep. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. The atmosphere around you will change tonight. A presence will be felt, a sign will appear, a softness will enter. You'll know that this message was real. Archangel Michael says you are walking into a divine collision. The old version of you is shedding, and what's stepping forward is royalty. You are not just receiving, you are ascending. What you suffered wasn't in vain. Every second you waited became power stored. That power is now blessing, flowing toward you like fire and rain together. You were delayed, but you were preserved. You were paused, but never denied. And now it's finally here. Type Amen to get blessing 000. Archangel Michael says, even if you feel like you've been standing still, your name has been moving through dimensions. Doors you never knocked on are swinging open right now. People you never met are thinking of helping you, without knowing why. It's the power of divine delay finally converting into divine delivery. The silence you've been living with is now being replaced by divine noise, angelic footsteps, heavenly sounds, spiritual movements all aimed at you. You've officially stepped into the fulfillment zone. Your bank account, your heart, your home, everything connected to you is about to shift. Don't be surprised if things begin to fall away. What's being removed is no longer aligned with your next chapter. The blessing coming tonight has no space for what's beneath your value. You may feel tired right now, but that's the exhaustion of your old season leaving. The weight was heavy because the blessing was large. But now the weight is lifting, because the blessing is shifting into view. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. People who once ignored you will soon be reminded of your name. Not by gossip, but by the hand of heaven. They will be made to remember what they tried to forget. You were chosen. They will hear your name in their dreams, in passing conversations, on random signs. That's not coincidence. That's divine echo, heaven's way of marking what is sacred. Tonight, while the world sleeps, heaven is delivering. Quietly. Powerfully. Inescapably. You may even feel the urge to be alone for a moment. That's your spirit clearing room for what's about to enter. Isolation tonight means visitation. Type Amen to get blessing 3003. There is a journal entry, a wish, a silent prayer you made long ago that you forgot about. Heaven did not. That blessing is now being dusted off and prepared for hand delivery. Don't underestimate what looks small, it will grow fast. Like a tiny seed dropped into rich soil. The blessing you receive tonight may start quiet but will multiply rapidly. Even if you feel like nothing has changed yet, trust the shift has already occurred in the invisible. You don't wait for signs anymore, you are the sign. And everything you touch next will begin to prosper. There are whispers around your name right now in the spirit realm. Angels have surrounded you for delivery. They are not coming empty-handed. Type AIM. Get blessing 5050. This message isn't just spiritual, it's prophetic in real time. Watch what starts to unfold in the next 24 hours. Conversations will shift, decisions will reverse, people will reappear. You will witness the power of divine reversal. Where they said, no, you'll now hear, yes. Where the door was shut, it will now be propped open and waiting. The chains have fallen, the blessing has been signed, and the favor has been released. The alignment is too precise to be missed. Heaven never delays without planning a better delivery. Expect an interruption, a good one. Something will break your routine in the next hours. That's the blessing forcing its way into your timeline. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Your enemies are confused. They were so sure you'd miss it. But now they're watching in silence, because the favor they can't explain is glowing on your life. You don't need revenge. You don't need answers. You just need to receive, and that moment is right now. Let the tears fall. Let the smile break through. Let your heart expand. This is your permission to accept what was always yours but just delayed. You will remember this night. You'll mark it without trying. Because after this, nothing will ever be the same. Type Amen to get blessing 1234. The time has finally arrived for peace to replace pain. For clarity to take the place of confusion. For the blessing to make you forget the nights you wept in silence. Everything you've endured, every betrayal, every lonely night, every loss, is being paid back. But not equally. With increase. With interest. Something will happen tonight that will change how you feel about everything. You will understand why you were kept waiting. Why it had to be this time, this way. Do not let fear make you doubt what is already yours. The battle is over. The blessing is in motion. Type Amen to get blessing 6464. Tonight, heaven has its spotlight on you. That tightness in your chest you've been carrying? It's loosening. Because your soul knows, something good is here. There's a divine unlocking taking place. Your destiny, once trapped behind spiritual walls, is now free. You will feel relief without knowing why. That's the miracle entering before you even see it. Sometimes blessings come before understanding. And this is one of those nights. Your finances will shift. Your emotions will settle. Your body will sleep better. All because the pressure is off, the blessing has landed. Type Amen to get blessing 303. A phone will ring with news. An email will appear you weren't expecting. A message will find you that changes everything. Be ready. You are not waiting anymore. You are witnessing. You are walking into what used to be a prayer and now is a reality. Don't let the shadows of yesterday make you doubt today's light. You are being positioned in the front seat of a spiritual chariot. And heaven is the one driving. This is your divine appointment. Not a prediction. A declaration. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. Every corner of your life that looked abandoned is about to be filled. Where there was lack, there will be overflow. Where there was silence, there will be joyful noise. This message isn't just comfort, it's activation. It's the final confirmation before manifestation. Everything inside you that hoped for more is now about to see it. There are no more delays. Only direction. And it's leading straight into blessing. You are chosen. You are aligned. You are prepared. Now, you are receiving. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. You've crossed into divine territory. And no enemy can chase you here. No curse can reach you. No betrayal can bind you. You are protected by light that blinds darkness. You are surrounded by energy too strong to be shaken. And tonight, heaven is your witness. You will wake up tomorrow with something different on your spirit. That's the first sign. The others will follow like waves. Tonight was not meant to be ordinary. It was marked before you were born. The delay has expired. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. Archangel Michael says, even now, the spiritual winds are swirling around your name. Something invisible is wrapping itself around you, not to restrain, but to elevate. This moment has been long protected in divine silence, and now it is roaring forth with unstoppable favor. You are about to step into rooms you didn't build and receive results from seeds you forgot you planted. The blessing you're receiving is not a repayment, it's a divine investment being returned with acceleration. Every part of you that was broken in waiting is now being rebuilt in abundance. The struggle was never to hurt you, it was to purify the blessing. And now that it's ready, it's arriving fully dressed in glory, peace, and clarity. It was not delayed by accident, it was delayed for perfection. You didn't lose anything during the delay, you were being preserved. Others took shortcuts, but you endured. That is why yours will last. Type Amen to get blessing 711. You are going to see the kind of transformation that will shock those who counted you out. The very same people who thought they were ahead of you will now look up to you. Not because you fought them, but because heaven lifted you. You'll receive messages from unexpected places. News will come in whispers and ripples. Then suddenly, like a wave, everything will change at once. Don't ignore the signs, tonight they'll be everywhere. A number repeated, a name mentioned, a sudden urge to check your messages. This is how the blessing signals its arrival. Don't dismiss the small things. What was unreachable is now within your grasp. Not by force, but by favor. Not by striving, but by surrender. Type Amen to get blessing 121. Something you forgot about is about to remember you. A person you helped long ago will become your bridge now. A door you thought was permanently shut is now opening, without you knocking. This is not the time to worry, hesitate, or fear. This is the time. Receive with open arms. Let your heart stretch wide, your container is being expanded for a greater blessing. Your name is being whispered among those who carry favor. And soon, it will be shouted in places of influence. What was once secret about you is about to become celebrated. The things you lost sleep over will now become the very things that reward you. Heaven is not silent anymore. The silence was the sound of preparation. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. This is divine timing in action. What was meant to come to you years ago is being released all at once. That's why it may feel intense, sudden, or overwhelming. It's the weight of compressed glory. You will feel different in your body. Lighter. Calmer. Not because your mind has figured it out, but because your spirit has already recognized what's coming. Your ancestors are rejoicing. Those who prayed for you before you were born are dancing in the unseen realm. Because you are the one they saw rising. Heaven doesn't operate on human time. But when heaven moves, it moves everything at once. And it's moving for you now. Type Amen to get blessing 6060. You may feel something telling you not to speak too much tonight. That's because the blessing needs silence to complete its formation. Let it land fully before you share. You won't need to convince anyone. You won't need to justify your rise. The fruit will speak for itself. The transformation will be undeniable. This blessing will not only change your outer life, it will heal your inner world. Emotions you've buried, traumas you've ignored, wounds you thought you'd live with forever, they are all about to be dissolved in the light of what's arriving. Your voice will change. Your smile will deepen. Your energy will expand. And it will all happen starting tonight. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. If you feel an urge to clean your space, move furniture, or open windows, it's not random. That's your spirit making room for a visitor. And this visitor is not of the world, it's the blessing you've been promised. Tonight's energy is sacred. Handle it with stillness. Let the night wrap around you in soft silence. Heaven moves best when you're resting. You have cried for this moment. You have fought through invisible battles. You have suffered through storms no one saw. And tonight is your reward. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not invisible. You are seen by heaven, and now you are being favored by it. Type Amen to get blessing 717. What you thought was closed is actually blooming in secret. What you thought was dead has been preserved in grace. And what you thought you lost is returning in a higher form. It won't come in the way you imagined. It will come better. Not from where you were looking, but from where you weren't even aware existed. The wait made you wiser. The pain made you softer. The delay made you stronger. And now, your readiness is aligning with heaven's release. Do not look back. Do not second guess. This moment is pure. This is not a test, it's a treasure. Type Amen to get blessing 8008. From this night forward, you will see signs daily. Not just symbols, but physical confirmations. Money shifting. People messaging. Emotions healing. The kind of peace that doesn't make sense will fall on your home. You'll laugh without knowing why. You'll breathe deeper. You'll feel lighter. It is not a fantasy. It's fulfillment. It's not a dream, it's destiny activated. Heaven's voice will be heard in your heart as calm. Heaven's hand will be felt as warmth. And heaven's gift will be visible as breakthrough. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. You were not disqualified. You were hidden. And what's been hidden by God can never be stolen by man. This message came to you because heaven knew you were finally ready. Ready to believe. Ready to receive. Ready to rise. From this night forward, doors will behave differently around you. Locked doors will open. Missing keys will appear. Blocked pathways will clear. Because your time is not coming, it is here. And everything is aligning now to deliver what was delayed. Type Amen to get blessing 505.